got San Antonio in the 2-hole there, and they're the real watch team right now because with Kevin Durant on the shelf for Golden State, this is an opportunity. And then, Spurs are always like, care, don't care regarding the standings. But you have to believe in their heart of hearts. They know there's an opportunity there for this team, this San Antonio team, to seize right now.
I think up until Kevin Durant getting hurt, Pop was totally okay with being the number 2 seed or even the number 3 seed. But now he's sitting there looking at Golden State. He's looking at them struggle. He's sitting there saying no Kevin Durant. And we all know how valuable home court is, especially if you're the San Antonio Spurs. If they can catch Golden State and get that number 1 seed, then all bets are off, because this team dominated Golden State early on in the season, and they too can play different styles. The thing about San Antonio that I like, they can play small, they can play fast, they can play half court, they can slow it down, they can play possession basketball, they can play any style it takes to beat you, and they create some matchups because who do you have to match up with Kawhi Leonard? That's the key, and Kawhi Leonard can guard the 1, 2, 3, or 4 position. So San Antonio is sitting there right now, and Pop got to decide, do we go after this number 1 seed? Because Golden State is struggling. They got to reinvent themselves because they're going to reevaluate Kevin Durant in 4 weeks. They're not saying he's going to be ready to play in 4 weeks.
Correct.
They're going to reevaluate him, so he could very well miss the first round of the playoffs or not be completely healthy. And then how this Golden State team going to look? Because they're a different team. Golden State's strength is when they go small, with Kevin Durant at the 5 and Draymond Green at the 4. Now they can't do that. Now that they don't have an advantage, they don't have 4 All-Stars now. They got 3. And that's a huge difference when one of them in Draymond Green is not really a scorer.
And I know benches shortened during the course of the playoffs, but San Antonio showed tremendous depth this year too in playing through injuries, and they continue to do that as well. For Minnesota, although they've lost the last 9 to San Antonio, and San Antonio's on this win streak, they're playing pretty well right now. They found a little bit of defense, and this would be a wonderful opportunity for them to go in there and sting the Spurs for sure.
Yeah, first of all, good luck to the Minnesota Timberwolves. But,
Hey, man, I'm trying to build some drama here, man.
Yeah, no, and you did. I was feeling it, Vince.
Were you?
I was feeling a lot of drama. But, but you're right, though. The Minnesota Timberwolves are slowly becoming a defensive-oriented team. And perhaps with young players, it takes them a little bit longer to understand what it is currently their coach wants. They understood before when the old coach was there that they were a defensive team, but they didn't this season, and they're starting to come around. I think the loss of Zach LaVine certainly has hurt them, but at the same time, it's allowed other guys to step up. And I think Andrew Wiggins himself has really taken it upon himself to show a little bit of leadership. We know about Karl Anthony Towns, one of the best young big men in the league. So it's going to take time. They'll come around. They still have Rubio. That didn't really move me.
No, it didn't move me right there. No.
Okay. But, this is a team to be reckoned with. But San Antonio is just playing great basketball right now. And, it'll be a tough test for them.
Yeah.
See, I think Minnesota
shaking up the West.
I really do. When you look at what Karl Anthony Towns does and you look at San Antonio, their bigs don't really want to come out of the paint and defend. Karl can put the ball on the floor. And this is the difference with Minnesota when you watch them now. They got 2 guys they can go to, but they've distinguished themselves. Andrew Wiggins is going to have the basketball in some type of pick and roll if the game is close in the 4th quarter. And he's proven, not only can he come off and shoot the 3 or the mid-range, but if he gets into the paint, he can finish on anyone. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. And the light bulb has finally came on for Andrew Wiggins. If you watch him play now, as good as he was his first year and last year, he's playing at an all-star caliber pace right now. If you watch him play, and I've watched his team in the 4th quarter now. When they put the ball in his hand in a pick-and-roll situation, he is lethal because he can rise up over anyone and shoot. And, Vince, when he gets into the paint, he can finish over anyone. And I think this is going to be a lot closer game than what people think, because Minnesota has slowly been challenging San Antonio a little bit. Because when I was there, we always used the Spurs and the Warriors as that benchmark. Last year, we got the Warriors and came close to getting them again. It's time for Minnesota to take that next step and get San Antonio.
Well, again, opportunity. This is a Spurs team that went overtime with New Orleans the night before. They got in late. Manu is going to rest in this game, and Minnesota's won 4 of their last 5.
Young team, young legs.
They held Utah and Minnesota to 80 the other night, so they put the squeeze on them. Absolutely tough.